I'm going to be saying all the one player's best club so far. Like, for example, one player for one club, what's their best player been so far? What I think, my opinion. So let's get straight into it tonight. Let's start with Arsenal. Now I'm just going for a player who's a goalkeeper, and he's only let one goal in 4 matches. Let one against Chelsea, let none against Brighton, let none against West Brom, and none against Newcastle. He has been really good. He's been on form, and he's been the best player for Arsenal. He's been saving a lot of good shots. Only let one goal in 4 matches. He's been brilliant. Next one is Aston Villa. Now I've actually gone for the player who signed from Brentford, Ollie Watkins. He scored a lot of goals already. He's got a few assists. He's been really good, and this is the best player for Aston Villa because he's been creating chances for his team. He's been scoring goals for his team, and he's going to make Aston Villa at least go to the Europa League. They're not. I don't think they are, but I don't know, they might. You don't know. Next one is Burnley. Now I've actually gone for a player who has scored a lot of goals for his club, and yeah, he's been pretty good. And I actually gone for Harvey Barnes. No, it's not Barnes. He's not one of the best players for Barnes. He plays for Burnley. I think he's scored a few goals, and he's been pretty good for Burnley. And I think he might do a good season, rest of the season, and he's probably been a pretty good player. Burnley don't like scoring, but this guy, I don't know if he scored yet, but he's been pretty good, I guess. I don't really know if Burnley to be good, but him, or if the player who you think is the best player so far, or Barnes, because I don't really know much. Brighton now, I actually watched loads of Brighton games. Brighton v Arsenal, Brighton v Liverpool, Brighton v Brighton v loads of teams, and this man has been coming up. Brighton v Sheffield United, but he's been coming on and been scoring up. Brighton v Burnley too. Brighton Burnley too. So, and he's been really good. He's coming on a few games, but he stayed on. He's got a lot of goals for the club. Good signing from Watford or Arsenal. Danny Welbeck. He's just been really good, guys, and I think he might carry on being good, and I think he might get over much goals, and if he get loads of goals. Good striker there for Brighton. The next one is Crystal Palace. Now, Crystal Palace, they have got a lot of players: Benteke, Scallop, Eze, Zaha, and I've gone for Wilfried Zaha. He's been creating shots for a team. He's been scoring goals for his team. This is the quality player you need for the team. This is who else and because Crystal Palace has him, and he's really good. He should stay at Crystal Palace because he's been really good for the club. Got a lot of goals and a lot of assists. Next one is Chelsea. Now I've actually gone for a player who's been really good. He's been signed from Ajax, and I'm actually going for Hakim Ziyech. Creating chances for his team. I think he might score 1 or 2 goals already. He's great at crossing. I think he does corners, and he's good at corners. He sets a few up for Thiago Silva in that, and I think he does a lot of crosses. He's been really good lately, Hakim Ziyech. Now the next one is Everton. Now, I've actually gone for a player who scored a lot of goals. He was once the top scorer in the Premier League, Calvert-Lewin. He's just been on form lately. He's just been scoring a lot of goals, a lot of assists, and he's been playing really good too. Not just goals, he's been doing really good. And I think he's been man of the match once, twice, and he should be because he creates chances for his team. Does lovely passing, looks for the ball, looks at the ball, look where it's going. Scores a lot of good goals too. Calvert-Lewin. Like for Leeds now, I'm actually not Bamford. I'm not actually going for Bamford. I'm actually going for Rodrigo, signing from Valencia, I think it was, and he's just been doing great shots, great passes. He's just been really good for Leeds. He's been the best player so far for Leeds so far. He's been really good, and I think he's going to carry on being good again in the rest of the good season. Next one is West Brom now. West Brom have had It's not like old about us with me. Write down teams. I know for me. West Brom. That's a hard one because West Brom haven't been scoring a lot of goals, haven't been too good. But this man, he's the start of the season. I've been watching him, and he's really good. Callum Robertson. He scored a goal against Arsenal even though it was offside, and he's just been really good lately for West Brom. He comes on, he tries his best, he never gives up, and that's what you guys should do if you're a player when you grow up. West Ham now. They've got a lot of good players, and I'm actually going for Sokek. That guy, I forgot his first name, but Sokek. He's been really good, and I've watched him over the few past matches for West Ham, and he's been really good. So that's my best player for West Ham. Next one here's Wolves. Now I'm actually going for a player who has been skilling a lot. He's a skillful player. He's been running past mans, defending, scoring a few goals, doing a few assists. Neto is the one you need in your team. If Arsenal have enough money, why not buy him? Because he's just a skillful player. He's a winger. Well, I think so. Yeah, and he's been really good lately for Wolves. Next one, Spurs. Now, they've had a few good moments, Spurs. But he doesn't score that much goals for England, but he's been really good for Spurs. No. Harry Kane's son. Pretty much his son, he's brilliant. He's brilliant there. He's got a good, beautiful goal against Arsenal. He's got 1 or 2 against Leeds. He's just a goal machine at the moment. He's just brilliant. South Korean guy who scored a goal against Germany in the World Cup. He's brilliant. That's who you want in the team too. Next one is Liverpool. Now I'm actually going for. There's been a lot of good players for Liverpool lately, and a lot of people have been whacking it in, wanting goals. This man does it. Sadio Mane, looking for his defenders, looking for his teammates, passing to them, doing great jobs, scoring a lot of headers, a lot of goals. He's a player that could create chances. He's a player who, like, you could sometimes, if you want to, get in the ultimate team of FIFA. Manchester City now, and I'm actually gone for a player who scored a hat-trick for his country, and in a few months ago, and he's been really good for Manchester City too. Torres. He's been really good, hasn't he? He's been looking for his defenders and their defenders, the other team's defenders, and not Torres, sorry, Foden. He didn't score a hat-trick, did he? He scored 2. Foden, he's really good for Man City, and he's just a creative player, and he's like scoring goals. He likes coming on. He likes being on the pitch. He likes to be creative. He tries his best. He never gives up. Like another player I mentioned. Fulham now. I actually don't know now, because Fulham have had a lot of good moments, and I've actually gone for. It's a hard one because they haven't got a lot of good players, but I've actually gone for Loftus-Cheek. He hasn't played too much this season, but when he does, he looks dangerous. He looks really good. He looks really dangerous. He's good against Everton. He's got 1, 2, 3 goals, and for a defender, I think he is midfielder. It's pretty good for him. He's signing for it, yeah. Newcastle now, and I'm actually going for this guy who people have been talking about. He came from Bournemouth. He's just been classic. Callum Wilson. He was good signing for Newcastle. He's helped Newcastle a bit, and not Carroll actually. Carroll. He's having a lot of shots, and he's been playing really good. He used to play for West Ham, and he's been really good lately. So Andy Carroll is the one. Leicester now, Vardy all the way. He just every time he gets the ball. When he played for Leicester, if you play for Leicester now, which no Leicester players are gonna watch this video about. I'm just saying, if this did actually happen, then look at Vardy. He's just a skillful player. He scores a lot of goals. Scored against Liverpool. No, not Liverpool. Sorry, Tottenham. I think he scored at Tottenham. Was it Madison for doing that? But I think he might have scored. He He definitely scored one against Sheffield United. That thanks to the late goal from Vardy. He's been really good, and he's just going to be one of the best goal scorers in the Premier League. Manchester United now I've actually gone for. It's a hard one actually because Man United players have been really good lately, but I have to go for Edison Cavani. He's been looking for his players. He's just what a signing from PSG, bro. I didn't even know he could go to PSG. What a signing he is. He's been on form. He's got a lot of goals, a few assists. He's really good. Sheffield United now you might be shocked by this, but I'm actually going to go for either Baldock or Jailka. Both of these players have. Baldock has done a few good tackles, stopping the other team from scoring. So it's either going to be Baldock or Jailka for Sheffield United. For me, next one is Southampton. Last one is Southampton, and I'm actually on. Fourth player who scored a few goals, and he just played really good, and he's going to carry on being good because he's a famous player in the Premier League, Danny Ings. He's got a few pens. He's got a few assists in there. He's been really good lately. That's my best player for Southampton, Danny Ings. Right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys later for way more videos, like 4, 5, maybe 3 videos. I might do Scottish talk about that game. Might do Marine with Tottenham and Newport Brighton. Might do 1, 2 or 3 talking about the games. So I'll see you guys very soon, guys.